Hello and welcome to my vlog. Day 1 trade show, day 3 GIS. Apologize, there hasn't been a day 2 vlog. It's a nighttime vlog. I am walking to a dinner that I have to attend. That is called the Icon Ferris wheel, similar to what we have in Australia with various Ferris wheels. I haven't been on it, but it looks pretty impressive with all the lights. Actually, to be honest, I have never seen it move. But the lights go up pretty nice. All right. Well, I'm hoping this is going to be all right. I am walking around. I am on the other side of the main drag. So, day 2 of GIS at the education seminars. I did a couple of seminars. I did one on disease management, like an advanced disease management one with Jim Kearns from North Carolina and Brandon Horvath from University of Tennessee. Both very, very impressed by them. I have been to one of Jim Kearns's talks before, years ago, but I was really impressed with these two guys. They really know their stuff. They really appreciated actually myself and David Warren from Living Turf actually going to it. We both went to the talk. It was really well planned, really well thought out. It was actually a little bit outside the actual conference. They did it on their own. It was something that they said to me a lot of supers had wanted to do a topic they wanted to do, so they decided to do something there and then. So they took it off their own bat and did it. I hope it's a success. I hope they made some money out of it because they really deserve it. The information that we got out of it was in terms of knowing how your fungicide works, not just, whether it's contact systemic, but the placement of it, how it actually attacks the fungus, and what to expect from a fungicide as well. That was one of the things that really interests me. It was there is a book that helps, a Rick Latin book called Turfgrass Fungicides. There is a new edition coming out. There is one out at the moment, which is 2011, but there's a new one supposedly coming out. So I think that'll be more for next year GIS rather than this GIS. So that was a really good talk and talked about the different Pythium diseases and the likes. Like they have over here Pythium blight, Pythium root rot, and Pythium root dysfunction. We don't have Pythium root dysfunction, as I am aware. I've never heard it being diagnosed, but I could be wrong, but I've never seen any literature on it. However, we definitely have Pythium root rot and Pythium blight. Of course, they gave recommendations, but not a bad one for Pythium root rot, which I didn't think, and we don't tend to think when we think Pythium fungicides is to tank mix. They were talking about tank mix propamicard, which is ProPlant, and tank mix with Signature and water in. It actually does a really good job. They showed some evidence of it, that it does do a really good job in that respect. So that's one to think of when you do get Pythium root rot. Now, Pythium root rot is one disease you tend to get after heavy rainfall, saturated soils, and the likes like that. All right, the PM session was more, it was all weeds, about weed programs. So I did that. That was Jim Brosnan, University of Tennessee, Matt Elmore, Aaron Patton, and Gerald Henry. That was a good four-way discussion. It was really just about the way to look at a weed program and to do it like you do a disease program. Because one of the things that we got to look at we got to think with weeds is like diseases. Tank mix, rotate, keep on top of it, because they're getting more and more resistance out there. They've got resistance to a lot of different grouping. The ALS inhibitors, which is the SU group 2 herbicides that we have, the Monument, Tribute, Coliseum, Destiny, those ones there. We've got a lot resistance already to those. Sorry guys, I'm just walking quite fast, so not as fit as I hoped I was going to be. But we've got those resistance already, which is proven. So, really mix up the groupings, use different ones. They've got resistance over here to Barricade and Horizon with Embargo. Well, they've got Surfland over here, Pendulum, Pendimethalin, and pretty much they've got pretty much resistance to everything, and Ronstar as well, which we don't yet. But I have a feeling Ronstar he's actually used quite a bit. They've got a liquid formulation, but it kills turf. The only time you can use it is ever on dormant turf. It's still not cheap, but you can use it. So that was pretty good in building a weed program, and really from a resistance management point of view. So that was a good one. All right, that was day 2 of the education seminars, and then I was lucky enough to record a podcast with Jim Brosnan from University of Tennessee and Fred Yelverton, North Carolina State University. So that was really good. So I'm looking forward to bringing you that one. Day 3 day one of GIS. So I hope you're enjoying this walk, guys. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a bit of a ride where you go up to the top. You can actually think here and maybe on this. Yeah, well, day one of the GIS, the show is smaller than usual. It is. You can see from one end to the other pretty easily. However, I get really busy. I had a lot of things on. A lot of my day spent was more. Yeah, I had stuff throughout the whole day. Tomorrow's going to be a lot quieter, so I'm hoping to do a few more things there. However, I did do a few podcasts. I did one with Stan Costa on wedding agents and new technologies coming out. I did one also with Scott McElroy, who a lot of you guys know, weight resistance and the likes like that. So hopefully tomorrow I got a few more up my sleeve. Pretty cool. I did attend a night from Greenkeeper app. Pretty much it's an online platform to record all your spray applications, to help you make the right decisions when spraying, as well as a new feature which also has some that takes some, it gives you advice on different products to use or different options to use from a resistance management point of view. So it's actually quite impressive in that respect. So that was that. So that was pretty cool to see that. I'll post a link up onto it as well. The show, there were some pretty cool machines there as well. Nothing sort of totally groundbreaking. Jacobson had a lithium-ion battery, fully electric greens mower, which will last pretty much more than a whole course, or more than 18 greens, which was pretty cool. Toro had this thing called, looked like a bloody Terminator, to be honest. That looked pretty cool. So I will post some pictures up on my Twitter feed and on Facebook. That was pretty cool. So that was the show. I will give more tomorrow, pictures from the show and a video from the show, as I got to get to where I need to get to. But I hope you find this well, and I haven't gone on too long and I haven't sounded too bad. Yeah, all right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day in Australia if you are watching this during the day, and I shall talk to everyone. Sorry, guys, just a supplement to my vlog just before. A couple of things I forgot to mention. I was on a sorry. Oh, thank you very much. I was on a podcast called Pulling Weeds, which is based from the Carolinas Association here. Really cool podcast. If you haven't listened to it, I will put a link to it when I get a chance. I was actually on there. The other thing I was on was a thing called Turf Lego. So this is my mate Ben McGraw, who actually I did a podcast with as well, and he pretty much does Lego and puts voices to it, which is really cool. So I'm going to be the first Australian on there. So really looking forward to that when that happens. Yeah, but that's the other couple of things I did. Just such a busy day. It's been a long day as well, coming up to dinner, and then just hoping like people I'm catching up with aren't here yet. Yeah, but it's been pretty cool. Yeah, as I said, I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you are enjoying these vlogs, and let me know if you want me to find anything out, and I will post a few pictures on Facebook as well. Thanks.